everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Picks Porch. As always, it's me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only. It is Chase, the Wolf of Oaklawn, Lupine Fiasco, Sessoms. And today's episode is a special one, folks.
That's right. Always make sure to take care of your glaucoma.
I'm going to get in on that a little bit. Mine's almost dead.
Oh. I have 3 different glaucoma medications. You see, it's expensive. It's an expensive cocktail of glaucoma medication.
Mine's on like that dying breath. That's the stuff that's really going to kill you.
Oh, yeah, like the burning cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that would have been any good for you, we would have been smoking Q-tips fucking years ago.
I used to do that.
Well, I mean, you were cool, weren't you?
Damn right I was. I was the kid in the back of the bus that, like, when everyone was smoking Smarties, I would grind them up and then I would snort them, and then I couldn't feel the left side of my face.
How do you smoke a Smartie? Do you, like, freebase it? Like
You crush them up into, like, a fine powder, and then you can kind of and breathe the Smartie dust.
Oh, I imagined there was like a small like pocket torch and like some tin foil.
No, I wish. I would just grind them up and then I would snort like a line of Smarties.
You were having to take like a syringe full of water and like squirt it on there. And
there's probably a way to do that.
Just take those Smarties right down Main Street, you know?
That would be a great video idea for like the kids after Willy Wonka factory or whatever.
Oh, and they're just mainlining.
They're just
mainlining Wonka
chocolate
brands. Yeah, they. At this point, like the fancy designer Wonka brand drugs have become too expensive for their daily habits, and they're having to take the dirty cartel chocolate.
It's Requiem for a candy bar.
Ass to ass.
So this is the Picks Porch, folks, the show where we give gambling advice, quote unquote advice. We just blast you with picks, and this week's a special one because it is our Super Bowl special. Literally every pick in today's episode will be involving the Super Bowl one way or the other. I have a bunch. Chase has a bunch. Let's just get into it, man. I'll start us off. So my first 4, I tried to predict the exact score, so I gave myself a little coverage. If you guys haven't seen, there's a little image floating around online of the supposed leaked script for the Super Bowl.
Ooh, okay. Did J.J. Abrams write it?
Maybe, but the
it's
script
not gonna be any good.
The script has the game ending: Eagles 37, Chiefs 34. I got it at 45-1.
Whew. Now, Jim, you strike. Yeah, I mean, we've often spoke about this. It's the one thing that you love about sports gambling is the sweat, right? You like the sweat.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
I'm about to sweat your fucking face off. Because I've got first bet Josh Sweat to record 2+ sacks 10-1.
I like that. I'm just going to rattle off the rest of the scores I have here. Eagles 37, Chiefs 30, 125-1.
Okay.
Chiefs 27, Eagles 24, 20-1. Chiefs 31, Eagles 30. So I did a little bit. I did 2 for each team. 85-1 on that last one.
You made me feel like I need to rattle off all my sweaty picks.
Nah, you should just rattle off like half of them.
You know what? I'm just going to go straight down the line, and I'm going to let you be appalled whenever all these Josh Sweat bets show up at random intervals. So let's go with the next one. It's a first sack prop. Give me Frank Clark. 8-1. First, are those Smarties?
Those might be some Smarties. I might be.
God,
I'm listening to you right now.
You need an almost burned out candle, you fucking rookie.
That's true.
Go ahead.
Okay, my next one. It's another exact score, but it's just for a quarter. First quarter to end 0-0.
Okay, that's bold.
5-1.
That's actually I was reading somewhere that 0-0 is one of, or I saw maybe on ESPN that like if you're playing squares, like 0-0 is like the best square to have.
It's like one of the best, just because like there's a bar in a town nearby that does it where they pay out not just every quarter, but they pay out like every commercial break.
Right.
So 0-0 is the best one to have because like you're starting off just bam, 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 bam.
Right. That makes sense. All right, is it me? Me again?
It is you.
All right. Listen, if I think Josh Sweat is going to record 2+ sacks, then I gotta think he's got to be in there for the first sack too. So Josh Sweat to record first sack, another 8-1.
My next one, I'm just going in order that I actually placed these bets. This one's a little bit more tame in comparison to the other ones we're going to be making. I got A.J. Brown anytime touchdown, plus 120.
Yeah, that's pretty. Let's get the vanilla ones out of the way first, you know. Speaking of super vanilla ones, I'm looking at you, Josh Sweat. Any player to break the sack record over 4.5, give me that at a vanilla 75-1.
Speaking of vanilla, Devontae Smith anytime touchdown, plus 160.
We do a lot of first touchdowns. We've yet to do any first interceptions. Give me big play Slay. Darius Slay to make the first interception, 7-1.
What was Josh Sweat to get the first interception?
You don't want to know. You can't. If you got to ask, you can't afford it, baby.
That's fair. Quez Watkins anytime touchdown, plus 550.
Ooh, good little Quez. It's a big question mark that you just.
Yeah, he is.
All right. Another first interception. Any other Eagle, 8-1. So you get Darius Slay at 7-1. Any other Eagle at 8-1 on first interception.
So basically, if the Eagles get the first interception, you're making money.
Yes.
Nice.
I've listened to way too much SGP since I do like the time coding for those episodes, and like I'm all in on the Eagles. Like I've drank the Kool-Aid.
Dude, Sean's gotten into your head.
Yeah, I think so.
Sky Moore anytime touchdown, 8-1.
All right. I mean, if you're gonna set the Super Bowl record for sacks, pulling in at least 5, then I mean you're obviously gonna record 1 sack. So Josh Sweat to record 1 sack.
I like that.
Plus 140.
Next one I have, first touchdown for the Chiefs, Sky Moore, plus 220.
Jim, what do we love betting?
Sorry, plus
what are
200.
What are things that we love betting?
Japanese basketball.
True, but keep
Dunks.
going. Yes.
Fights.
Yes. Think of
Ties.
results of
Ties.
soccer. Yes.
Ties.
Yes. So here we go. Hassan Reddick versus Chris Jones. Who will record more sacks? I'm betting the tie, plus 140.
Okay, I like that play. That's
You
a
didn't
good
say that about
fucking
my
play.
Josh Sweat's.
I don't know enough. Okay, I need to go back and watch that to get in on the Josh Sweat because I love the energy, but I don't want it to just go up in flames.
Let
I'm
me
worried
get your
about that
sheets
for both of our
wet.
picks.
Watching you some Josh Sweat.
Okay, this next one, first touchdown score, Marquez Valdez Scantling.
Listen, what do you got? What are the odds on that?
Plus 1,600. He's a little down from where he's been just because he's probably
Hurt.
like the, yeah.
Yeah. All right. This one is just a yet another stone on the path to greatness. Give me Josh Sweat to record 3+ sacks.
Fuck yes.
30-1. Let's hit all of them. Let's hit the Josh Sweat sack ladder here.
Quez Watkins, first touchdown, 40-1.
I am really gonna be upset if Chris Long was just throwing out a rant. Like, there's not even someone named Josh Sweat on the team, and somehow he managed to
just
get all
made
these
up a name?
added to my book.
He just made up a name.
All right, this is cute. You're gonna like this. Miles Sanders to score the first touchdown, and Harry Kane to score the first goal versus Leicester in the Premier League. 40-1.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That was your best British accent I think you've ever done.
I haven't done one in a while. It's been sort of saving up.
Yeah, you had to build that meter up for a little bit.
Sky Moore, first touchdown, 45-1.
Okay. So how's Sky Moore do it? Is it a kick return?
I think it's just a deep pass. He's kind of like he's got to be the deep guy now.
He returns kicks too, right?
I think so.
If you're gonna do Sky Moore first or a Sky Moore touchdown, especially a first touchdown, you might as well maybe see if you can parlay that with a kick return for a touchdown
For
in the
anytime
game.
touchdown?
Yeah.
I'll do some quick maths. I'll look into that while you give your next couple plays.
He's going to get it on a kickoff. He's going to have the first chance to touch the ball, so that's be a good time for a first-time touchdown. And if he gets it on a kickoff and houses it there, man, but you get money for a kick return touchdown.
Just wait till the second quarter.
All right, Travis Kelce receiving yards versus Jason Kelce snaps. I think the Eagles are going to control the ball a lot of the game, and I'm going Jason Kelce snaps plus 140.
Okay.
Say they run 70 plays and Kelsey's held in check, then I got it.
Okay, let me see. First touchdown score.
Or maybe he goes off and he scores 4 touchdowns, but he does it all from close range. I'm just saying.
I cannot parlay it, Chase.
That would have been hot. You can bet them separate, though.
Yeah, 6-1 for the Chiefs special teams, anytime touchdown.
Not bad.
My next one is Quez Watkins' first touchdown for the Eagles. That's in relation to that.
I had this during the conference championships, and I'm doing it again because this was the team. It was for any team to lead to win every single quarter of the game, and it was the Eagles who did it in the NFC Championship.
Are you doing it again?
I'm going back to that 15-1, Eagles to win every quarter.
Whew. I'm taking Travis Kelce to score at least 2 touchdowns. Plus 475. Get a little bit of coverage.
Any quarterback to have a receiving touchdown, 40-1. You can see it. You can see it happening. Jalen Hurts, a pass from
You can.
Boston Scott. That's how it goes down.
I bet AJ could throw a pretty good pass.
Probably. More than likely, it's him or Devontae.
I don't know about Devontae. Devontae's a little tiny.
Or maybe Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, Goddard could. Yeah.
All right. I'm just saying.
I could see the Chiefs doing some weird shit and having Kelce do something.
I also could see that.
Does a backwards pass count?
No, I think it has to be a forward, because otherwise it would be a rushing attempt.
What if he passes the ball and then he gets just a lateral?
Yeah, it'd have to be a double pass. It would have to be.
You can double pass it. You can double pass it.
Hand off.
Yeah. Travis Kelce to score in both halves. 8-1.
All right, so if I have any quarterback to have a receiving touchdown, that automatically coincides with total players with a passing attempt. I'm taking the over 2.5 because 1 more equals 3 plus 165. That's pretty good.
That.
Pretty good.
I think this is a team. I get that the Eagles are a big rushing team, but I think the Chiefs' red zone defense has the potential to fall apart, and I think the Chiefs' red zone offense is going to be more pass happy. So shortest touchdown yardage in the game.
1 yard.
Over 1.5 yards.
Okay.
Over 1.5 yards at plus 140.
Oh, that's incredibly fair, is what that is. All right. Will a punt result in a touchback? Yes, plus 140.
Oh, love that play.
Yeah, that's value right there, right?
In sort of relation to that one, I know Uncle Rico's been hammering this one for a long time. Opening kickoff to result in a touchback? No, plus 115.
I've heard that's a good bet. Plus, you have the person who's so amped up to get the ball in their hands.
Yes.
Like, they're bringing it out.
I may have put so much money on that one.
That's fair. I'm going to keep it simple. Let's get money in our pocket before the game starts. Coin toss, heads, plus 100.
So your book's doing plus 100.
Yep.
Good on them. I've seen a lot of minus 105s.
Dicks.
Dick holes. I'm going to the exact opposite side of the game, the end of the game. I'm saying blue Gatorade, 4-1.
Okay.
To be poured on the winning coach.
I'm also going to migrate with you to the end of the game. And let's talk MVPs. First one, Miles Sanders. 25-1.
I like that. I'm going back to the beginning of the game. First drive parlay for each team. Eagles first drive to end in a field goal. Kansas City first drive to end in a punt. You may believe, folks, that some of my bets are counteracting each other, but that's just getting coverage out there. That's just laying a large net.
Coward. I like your net. I went the other way. I just threw out one very specific thin string of how I think the game is going to go. And it involves a lot of Josh Sweat. All right.
But damn it, if Josh Sweat goes off, you are going to be set.
Yes. Yes, I am. All right, let's migrate it back to the end of the game. Another MVP bet. Dallas Goedert going the other tight end, 60-1.
I'm going to the halftime show. Obviously, what color, outfit is Rihanna coming out in?
I don't know. What did you pick?
I have no idea. I went with white.
I'm going to say black.
9-1. Black was the favorite at minus. Yeah, black was something stupid.
Purple.
Purple was 18-1, I think.
Yeah.
I went white at 9-1.
All right,
I didn't see what song. It didn't offer what song.
Last of my MVP bets. Big play Slay. Darius Slay. What do you think I'm getting on Darius Slay?
First off, I'm surprised you didn't pick Sweat.
I had to scroll too long. If you were closer to the top, I probably would have. This is where I'm hedging. This is my net.
70-1? 60-1?
150-1.
Jesus.
Hey, what if he picks off 2 passes and houses them?
How's them both?
Houses them both.
God, yeah, probably.
Then he's probably the MVP.
Probably.
We've seen him have multi-interception games. He's big play Slay, Jim.
He could do it. My next one, I'm going with first enforced penalty. First enforced penalty is going to be pass interference. They're going to get chippy to start out with.
I can see it. A lot of lockdown.
I kind of hope the Chiefs are first.
Eagles got a tough secondary. They want to set that tone early. I see it. It would be that or like a defensive holding.
Yeah, if it's defensive holding, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm going to be so pissed. I might throw something if it's defensive holding.
Okay. What'd you get for that?
I got that at, where did I get that? 5-1.
Okay. Number of last touchdown scorer. Over 11.5. So it's got to be 12 or greater.
I love that. I love that so much. I love that.
So it can't be Juju. It can't be Jalen. It can't be Devontae. It can't be A.J. Brown. It can't be Pacheco.
It could be Kelsey, couldn't it?
It could be Kelsey. It could be McKinnon.
It could be Goddard.
It could be Miles Sanders. It could be Boston Scott.
You got some good
coverage.
coverage.
Could be Kenny Gainwell.
You got some decent coverage.
Yeah. There we go.
Will a flea flicker be attempted?
Goddamn right there will.
Yes, plus 210.
I like that. I
might go back to this one and put even more money down on it, damn it. I might put a paycheck on that bet.
I told myself I was going to keep this a no, chalk zone here. So I took an alternate line on the game. Give me the Eagles minus 3.5, plus 135.
Minus 3.5, huh?
Yep.
I like it. If you just did minus 3, that could work out for one of my. Actually, I have a minus 7 in my biggest bet, so yeah, let's go that.
All right, that works then, right?
This is another just vanilla one right here. First half under 24.5 points.
Okay. I played the total for the game, and it's 50.5, and I'm an unders taker. And it's my second chalkiest play, minus 105.
Josh Sweat 175-1 for MVP.
I like 175-1 75 to 1 for locks. Like, what I'm more interested in, what are the odds that he ascends to heaven after recording 7 sacks, getting the Super Bowl MVP, and being anointed with golden angel's wings?
Okay, hear me out. 10 pancakes, and they let him run in for a touchdown. Jason Kelsey. No, I'm not doing it, but he's 250 to 1.
All right. Okay.
I got one more play. I've only got one more. Oh, did we lose him? I'm not giving out this play till Chase comes back, folks. You're just gonna have to sit here and wait with me. We're gonna put on some music. We're gonna zen out while waiting for Chase to return. Give out his last few picks. It's the Super Bowl, folks. The NFL's it's done. It's coming to an end. What a season we've had. What a ride. It's been fun for me. I hope it's been fun for you too. There he is. He's back.
There we go.
Zen time over. I have one more pick. One more.
Go. Hit it.
AJ Brown. This is, again, like I said, first half under. I still, like, my exact scores are going heavy on the overs. This is playing into the over for the total game, basically. AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Travis Kelce. Over 450 combined yards and over 6 combined touchdowns.
Okay. All right.
600 to 1.
All right, here. I'm going to rattle these off real quick, and then I'll give you my ridiculous same-game parlay. 10 to win 15,000. So the first one, Eagles, the three-way first quarter money line. I've got them to win that, plus 125. First touchdowns, Isaiah Pacheco, plus 650, plus 800. Anytime touchdowns, I got MVS, plus 220, and Dallas Goedert, plus 35. Wrap it up with the props. Jalen Hurts, under 240.5 passing yards. And here is the big, ridiculous parlay. Same game. Let me see. It is, give you the right total.
Get in there, baby.
I'm sorry, 30 to win 15,000. My apologies. So it's going to be the under 50.5. Eagles money line. Isaiah Pacheco, anytime touchdown. Travis Kelce, anytime touchdown. AJ Brown, anytime touchdown. Miles Sanders, anytime touchdown. And then Jalen Hurts, under 246.5 passing yards.
So was that 500 to 1?
Yes.
Look at us.
Look at us. Who would have thought? Not me.
Not me. I mean, I feel like if we get the right two to hit, we might retire. We might just retire on top.
Or if we get the right one to hit, and that one being the one, as he's called in the Matrix, Josh Sweat.
God, dude, Josh Sweat has the game of his life.
Has the game of anybody's life. Has a put me in Canton tomorrow game, because he will have already passed away, because he will have ascended to heaven.
Oh, I mean, if he passes it away on the field, you have to give him MVP.
Yeah, I might be a follower of Josh Sweatism if that ever.
You 100% would.
Yeah, just whatever. That religion is whatever he just tells me to do on any given day.
That'll tap us out for the Super Bowl. It's the big one, folks. Go have fun at your parties. Eat whatever the hell you guys like to eat.
Like wings.
The XFL's here.
Whoo! Oh man.
Dude,
we are a week away, pretty much.
Next week, we'll be picking XFL games,
and that feels good. Feels real good.
It feels really, really good.
Feels real good, Jim.
Chase, where can the people find you?
You can always find me being abrasive on Twitter at of Oaklawn. I'm also on Instagram now, at Wolf of Oaklawn. Check out the podcast I do, the Notorious OTB for the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. If you like them ponies, or even if you don't, maybe you just like my face, which doesn't make sense because it's still a podcast. Either way, that's what I'm doing. What about you, Jim?
You can find me all over Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's XFL Jim everywhere, folks. I got individual team previews coming out. Spring Fever every Wednesday with Uncle Rico. We got it banging right now. You can see us every Friday for the Picks Porch, and usually Sundays or Mondays or whenever we feel like doing the gymnasium. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Another good thing to stay tuned for.
Damn right. We'll see you guys next time. We love you. Bye. Bye.